Give me Lala. Lala Kent is back on tonight's all-new episode of Vanderpump Rules, and I got some feels. We're breaking it down next.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
No,
I don't want
no.
Oh my God, I love messing with the
That was a
lyrics.
rough intro. Suicide,
I'm
his
his
best
best
friend's
friend's
ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrubs.
Nope.
Tonight is all about the scrubs,
All
ladies.
about the
I feel like
scrubs.
we came in a little rocky because we had flashbacks from our scrubs.
Yeah.
I feel like we've all had like a moment with the Jacks. We've all had our, I mean, not like per
That's
se.
confident.
Okay, maybe I've had a little too many Jackses in my day.
You gotta pick better
Oh my
winners.
goodness, no more Jaxes for me. What's up, everybody? I'm Zack Peters. You can follow me at Just Plain Zack, and I have my lovely serving up panel tonight. Please welcome.
Hi guys, I'm Stacey Olivas. Awkward.
Awkward.
Hi, I'm Stacey Olivas. You can catch me all over social media at Stacey Olivas. And there are so many scrubs they need to get out of here. In this episode.
What's up, guys? I'm Drew Jones. I'm filling in for Teak.
Yay!
And you can follow me on all the things at OKDrewJ. And when I see a Jax, I just run. No time.
Yes.
I give no time of day. I just
No.
book it.
No, you just swipe left right away?
Yeah, left instantly.
Okay, so we came in and with kind of an awkward scene on tonight's episode. We had Stacey and Brittany
Yeah.
like vibing
That's
on their anniversary. How did you feel about that?
I just think it's weird. How are you friends with your current boyfriend's ex-girlfriend? I don't know. I don't get that.
Like, are you bonding over the D? Like how?
I'm not. Ooh.
Maybe if there hadn't been so much time that had passed since Stassi had been with Jax, I guess
Yeah.
I would think it was weirder. I don't know.
I mean, would you be hanging out with your ex-boyfriend's current girlfriend on their anniversary, getting mani-pedis together?
And
Not on their
talking about
anniversary. I am friends with my ex. I have an ex-boyfriend who I'm friends with one of his ex-girlfriends, but it was because we bonded over him being the worst.
The worst ever.
Well,
And
I
we-
mean, I think we can agree Jax is pretty much the worst.
Yeah. But I don't know if I would like hang out with her on like our anniversary. I don't know. That's
Like have a spa day.
yeah.
Like a spot, yeah. They were like, well, I mean, I guess Stassi was. We saw more like mature Stassi giving her
Yeah.
tips and like, you know, it's gonna be okay. You gotta leave. I'm not telling you to leave him, but you better leave him. I felt like that was advice she should have taken to heart.
Yeah.
I think, she's just seen it all play out, like how it all plays out with Jax.
I mean, when are
She's
these girls
been
gonna
jaxed.
learn?
And
Like,
she's like,
who's gonna be next?
What is the
Lala's
ap-
gonna hit
Oh,
it, and
What
She's
is the
not.
appeal of Jax? Like what?
He's-
I would love for someone to break down to me what Jax does. Like what does it for them? Because
Is
Well,
it
I
because
didn't-
he's on the show? Is that why people are like,
he credits it to
Are they
you know
drunk?
some large
What
man
is it?
parts, but I feel like that's not
His
like you can
boobs.
find that his boobs.
his boobs are
Man
what brings him in.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
don't
Jax.
see the appeal.
sorry.
I would
know.
immediately like and then to keep sleeping with him
Ugh.
and like that's your in on the show.
I don't care how good the sex is. It's just not worth it.
No.
Your sanity is not worth it.
I completely agree. Okay, so how did you guys feel when Brittany dropped the bombshell that she's still sleeping with Jax? So they're still living together. They're still friendly with each other, and now she's still giving it to him on the regs.
I think she just needs to cut it off.
She
And like
needs to-
just
Cut
totally.
his penis.
it off.
Yeah, she's
yes.
just cut it off.
No, not castrate the
He
man.
needs a vasectomy.
She needs to just like cut it off, and cut all ties with him, and just run.
She needs a
Maybe
break.
go back to Kentucky for a little bit. 'Cause
She needs a break.
She's not. I feel like she's so nice. I don't know, a little passive that she's not gonna give up.
Yeah.
She's not gonna like unless I don't know. She just seems like she's.
I don't
gonna
want
keep
her
getting
to be
convinced
yeah,
to
I
be with
don't
him.
want her to be like that dumb girl that just keeps going back to him because she loves him. Like at some point you have to realize when a man doesn't respect you. Listen to me, girl. I've had this issue many times. You need to realize when he doesn't respect you and you need to just, you just pick up your underwear and move on and don't look back. Don't sleep with him again. It
I
never
agree.
ends well.
He will never change.
He
like,
won't.
and I don't
mean,
understand
he's
why
38.
girls are
He's
still
gonna be
with.
40 and he hasn't changed.
Ugh.
So he'll be 50 the same way. He'll be.
He'll be
And
George
he's not
Clooney.
going to learn anything. If you keep giving it up to him, he's going to be like, oh, I can keep pulling this, and I'm
Right?
still going to get it.
Yeah, I think the fact that he still gets girls, and like Brittany's a good pick. Like she's, you know, she's nice, she's pretty, she's like super sweet. Like, I mean, she should have never even gotten him to begin with.
And I think she just thinks she can change him, and she's never going to be able to change him. No. And I think it might be, okay, I'm going to go there. I think it's like a self-esteem thing. Because like if you really feel great about yourself and you're like, F this, I'm out of here. I don't need this. I deserve better.
Well, we've seen him play kind of on her self-esteem in previous seasons. Like, and even this season, he brought up like that, you know, Brittany's working out now and she's not doing so much Postmates. Like, those little passive-aggressive comments that are just, like, messing with her like, body image and stuff, that's so, like, gross and manipulative, and I feel like that's kind of how he, like, reels her back in.
He keeps her down so that she feels like she needs him.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I was saying previous episode that he is, like, a narcissistic, like, abuser. I feel like he does put her down. Even when we saw this episode when he was yelling at her on the phone when she was just confronting about the crap he did. She didn't do anything. And he still won't. Oh,
she's like, I heard more rumors.
It's still her fault.
And he's like, shut up. I was like,
he's like, why don't you believe me? I'm like, I wonder why she doesn't believe you, you idiot. Like, you've lied so many. You lied about sleeping with Faith to begin with, and now you want to know why she doesn't believe you.
And then we'll get to that later.
Oh my goodness.
How many times?
Right? Yeah, we'll get to that. Okay, so another bedroom catastrophe is Ariana and Tom. They haven't had sex in a year.
I think she's not that into him. I mean, compared to how much he's into her.
Do you think he's really that into her, though, or do you think he's playing it?
I'm not sure. I don't think Ariana is a super touchy-feely person in general. I'm not sure if it's necessarily like Tom or if it's just like that's just Ariana because she's very like kind of whatever.
Like independent, like I don't need a man kind of. Really think so?
I think she's a little bitchy.
She's just like confident in herself.
Okay, I don't think she's a little bitchy. I think she's really bitchy.
Why?
She's just so like mean and catty. Like even the comments she made tonight about Stassi. Like I just think like she's just so like she thinks she's better than everybody.
Really?
I do. I get that vibe. I think it translates. That's how it translates to me on camera.
I think she's very like monotone and very like. I don't think she shows a lot of emotion, so I think it's often mistaken as being bitchy. I don't necessarily think she's because like I have that issue. I'm very monotone out. Like when I'm not on camera, I'm very monotone, and a lot of people are like, "Wait, is she just bitchy or is she just like?" have no expression in her voice.
I think she uses that personality as an excuse to be bitchy. I think she's a little bitchy. And I'm gonna fight for that. I think
she's just like confident, like whatever. I don't have to deal with all this crap. These people are.
Yeah,
she just
like
says
she's
the truth.
too good for her. But she gives like this. I'm too good for that. I mean, I don't know. I guess Tom's into it.
Tom's into apparently a lot of weird things, as we find out tonight.
Maybe I think she's not that into him.
That's why you think she's holding out?
Well, yeah, I don't think she's that into. I don't know.
He said they didn't even have sex at Coachella. And apparently that was a bombshell. Schwartz was like, what?
Not Coachella.
Not Coachella.
I think she's more mature than him,
I will
too.
say Coachella is quite the like...
Coachella is where you go to give it up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You get stoned and give it up.
What have you done in Coachella?
I've actually never been to Coachella.
I have been to Coachella. I would say the atmosphere is very... Not that I did. I'm just saying I understand.
She gets it. Like, do you want to smoke a blunt? Do you want to get laid? What are you in the mood for tonight?
What's going on? There's so many tents available, you know.
So then we cut to seeing Schwartz, and he's bringing Lisa flowers and apologizing on behalf of Tom Sandoval. Do you think he should have been the one to apologize, or that should have been Sandoval going in and apologizing?
I think it should have been Sandoval.
I think it should have been. I don't think it would have happened, though. I think Schwartz is smart, realizing that Tom kind of has his head up his own ass and was like, okay, I'm the, like, you know, puppy in the situation.
Right?
I'm like the schmoozer, so let me go in and, like, do what I know how to do. I think it was smart on Tom's behalf to go in there.
Yeah, I think we actually saw him, like, think something through.
Yeah.
And, like, execute a plan, even though it didn't, you know, it didn't have the impact that he thought it was going to
Because you can't be mad at Schwartz.
You can never be mad. I mean, I don't know. Katie seems to find a lot of reasons to be mad.
Katie's angry all the time at everything.
It seems like everyone's dominating Schwartz. Like, he's the one that's, like, fixing everything for everyone else. Like, for Katie, for Tom Sandoval. Yeah. And, you know, all their mistakes. And then he's just like, well, I'm going to kiss her butt. I'll do it for you.
Do you think this bar is actually going to happen?
I think it's going to happen. I don't think they're going to do that well in it.
Yeah.
With Lisa Vanderpump, I think if she's more involved, then they'll do well. But I don't know.
I don't take either of them seriously, and I feel like they don't know what they're doing. And like, I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to be behind the bar mixing up drinks for everybody, and like that's going to be the attraction.
I think.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, I think the reality of it is that I think they want to go in as actual business partners, and I think the reality is that Lisa wants them to be like the face, not like they're not going to really have any business control. I think Tom and like the Tom concept's really smart because they are favorites of, you know, the show, like their relationship, and a lot of people do love them and stuff, and I think it's very smart of Lisa to capitalize off that, but I think those two are foolish to think that they're going to have legit business opportunities.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's just Lisa capitalizing off of their essence, and that's going to be it. Like, I think they're getting played.
Yeah, I think it's hard to take them seriously. I mean, what was the shirt he was wearing? The mom on the barn. I'm the mom on the barn.
Or the barn or something like that. Yeah.
See, that's why Ariana's not banging you, because you wear shirts like that.
I think that they like the money aspect of it, the outcome that might come from the bar, but I don't think they're willing to do the work that it takes. And I feel like if you're partying all the time, how the heck are you going to be successful?
Yeah.
Like drinking, partying, all that stuff.
Yeah, like Tom was looking up ways to, like, the machines that freeze alcohol. Like, that shouldn't be your priority. Like, I think you need to clean things up with Lisa to make sure this bar is actually going to happen before you really invest in these ridiculous ideas.
I think they have cool ideas, but I think they need to... I just think there's unrealistic expectations on their side, and when you're dealing with someone like Lisa Vanderpump who's had successful restaurants and stuff, like, you have to know what she's going into. And I mean, let's be real, Lisa's like a kind of a cold bitch. Like, she's not
my god.
Like, I love her. She's one of my favorite, but like, let's not act like she's doing this strictly for business. Like, she's cool with Tom and Tom, but it's not like, oh, I want to give you this opportunity. It's, oh, I see that I can capitalize.
I see an opportunity in you.
And and I can do this with or without you, but it's gonna look smoother for me if I include you.
Yeah, she's opened. She has SUR. She has Pump. So she already has 2 bars and clubs in West Hollywood. So I mean, to capitalize off of the show even more and to bring in 2 of the main characters on the show and to use them to sell the bar, I think is smart.
She's behind the youth.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's very smart.
Yeah.
It's very smart.
Well, I think she saw that people were coming into SUR to see the servers, and so now she's using 2 of the biggest show's cast members to really draw in more people. And people will go to see them and to get drinks served by Tom and Tom.
Absolutely. And we've seen in the past where they want to do something anyway. So it was really smart of her to be like, I made them who they are. Let me keep them still, because they could leave and do their own thing. I mean, I don't think it would be to the same volume that she's doing it, but they could, you know, still have some business, and she's being smart by saying, like, let me hold on to that and make them think they have this opportunity.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like malicious, but I do think Lisa's a very smart businesswoman, and she knows how to like do enough for them to stick around. Yeah. But it also be not enough control for them.
So speaking of smart businesswomen, Stassi thinks she can follow in Lisa's footsteps. She thinks she can be the next LVP. Do you think this event planning is going to go anywhere? We saw her start off her little internship with Lisa.
I think if she's willing to work hard and put in the work, then maybe. Because her personality-wise, but I don't know if any of these people are willing to. It bugs me on the show because I'm like, opportunities are just coming in your lap, and you guys are not working hard. Like, you're partying, you're out, you're like worrying about like drama, and I'm like.
Yeah, like you look at the Real Housewives franchise, and you see that they're hustlers. They come out, they're pimping out products, they're doing their thing, and they're selling it on the show. Whereas Vanderpump Rules cast is kind of just, like you said, just drinking and partying and making, you know, building up their own fame in their head and on social media, and they're not really capitalizing off of that, which I think is dumb.
Any cast member that I think could do it, I think it's Stassi or Ariana maybe. Yeah. But Stassi definitely has like the I'm gonna do
the
it.
Mentality.
She has it. She thinks like Lisa.
Yeah.
So I have a little faith in her.
Okay. Someone I don't have faith in is Raquel. And we saw her, we called it last week. We were going to see her picking up poop at Vanderpump Dogs. So she didn't wear heels, but she brought a lot of cleavage.
Yeah.
I mean, can we say not appropriate first day of work attire? Like boobs out to what, pet the dogs?
Yeah.
Would you wear that on your first day?
No, that like was like a first date outfit. Like I was just like, what are you... you're working at a dog shelter. You should be like
you bring your tennies and your jeans
t-shirt.
and a cute T-shirt. Yeah, you don't need to
like
have
you still look put together, but why are you wearing? I just don't understand.
Why are you
She's
wearing
pretty
your?
clueless.
Yeah, that's like I'm gonna wear this to work because I'm going to the club afterwards, and I don't feel like changing a lot, so I'll just take off the jeans and throw on a skirt and some heels.
Yeah, I mean, Lisa described her best as Bambi on steroids.
Bambi on steroids. I loved that comment.
I loved her
Lisa's
impersonation of Raquel.
Oh, yeah. Raquel, I just feel like I can't defend her because she's just so dingy and like she brings nothing. Like I don't even know what James sees in her, other than like. I think she's a beard.
She's a beard. She's a cover up.
He has too much.
Some little stuff
yeah,
in the
he's
background.
got too much of a spark with Logan that I don't think Raquel's getting it as regularly as Logan is.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will support that.
Any of you going to James Kennedy's Turn Up Tuesdays at Pump?
No.
Negative.
I feel like he's trying to make it happen. I mean, I feel like if you were gonna take off as a DJ, like it would happen by now. Like we're in season 3 that he's trying to do this, and
I
or
also
like
just-
season 3.
Yeah, I also just think Pump is such a weird place to like
Be
have a DJ. Like if obviously, you know, not everyone lives in LA, but Pump is it's a restaurant. Like Sir maybe
and like
has
the
a
bar
little-
area,
and,
the
like,
bar area is so small.
yeah.
the bar
The
area is
lounge
super
is
small.
tiny.
The tables in there are so close together. It's just like not somewhere. I don't know. That's not where I would want to DJ if I was a DJ in West Hollywood.
But they do have good drinks.
They do.
Can't.
They have good drinks.
And
I've had
sodas,
drinks
too.
there, and they were good. The service is good. Jax didn't mix you up a martini, a pumptini. I've never seen any of them actually work there.
I've seen them around there hanging out, but not actually working.
working there.
So
I've seen them at Pump more than I've seen them at Sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. I see James at Pump all the time. We'll get into that.
Pumping it up. With
Okay, let's talk
someone
about the
special.
witches of WeHo.
I love that. That was my favorite like scene of this whole episode.
It was
they were
great.
like,
Where they're
oh, I
casting
loved
spells and doing voodoo.
it. Stassi's gothic old self.
I
came
like
back.
that all of the girls, like, despite all of their differences, like, they all came to Stassi's apartment and they're like, we're going to rally around Brittany. We're going to
Yeah.
support you.
Yeah.
Like, we all know what a scumbag Jax is. I didn't like that all the guys rallied around Jax and were like, it's going to be okay. Like, no, you need to be like his friends and be like, look, you screwed up, dude. You need to get your shit together.
Yeah. Well, the
Be
guys
good
are kind of scumbags.
I think that can we okay.
They're not, I'm not defending
Can
that.
we
I don't
talk
have
about
anything.
something though? What we missed is when Tom he told Ariana, or when they haven't had sex in a year, and he was like, "Well, if I didn't have sex in a year with you, then yeah, if I cheat on you, I mean, can't you see why? Do it?
Yeah,
Can
they're
we
douchey.
mention that? They're douchey.
That's very.
They're not the most.
I feel like they're okay with. See, this is why I don't think they should be defending Jax, because look at all the previous seasons. Every time one of them is screwed up, who's been the one to rat them out? Jax.
Always.
Jax has always put their business on blast. Jax has always told the girlfriends what they've done in Vegas, because everything happens in Vegas. Like, how do you still defend him? Like, how do you still stand? But like, I think they're all sleazy, and the fact that they let Jax be their ringleader and hold this band together, like, it's a hot mess.
Do you think Jax knows like a lot of dish about them that maybe they're just like, oh shoot, we need to like keep him happy?
I don't think he's the type to like hold it in. Like, he's shown so many times that he just doesn't think and spits it
I
out.
don't think he's smart
There's no
enough
loyalty,
to, like,
to use it. Like, that would be
We're
smart of
Jax
him to
bashing
use it
tonight.
against him,
Yeah.
to use it against them and be like, look, I'll keep your secrets, but you gotta have my back. I think they're all just dumb.
Yeah.
The guys, I just think we could think a little more. Like, we could use our critical thinking skills a little bit more and our penis a little bit less.
And where those?
just
What are
my
those
thought.
things that he came out with? Those little chastity cups that they
Oh,
gave Jax.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
What were you gonna say, Drew?
I just need them all to do better. Like, just the entire time that they were talking, I was just like rolling my eyes. Like, I was like, I can't.
Yeah, because they were like feeding into like each other, and I'm like, no, he was wrong. He slept with another girl while he
Yeah.
was with this girl. Like, there's no justifying that.
But they've all like maybe cheated on their girlfriends.
Yeah, I think they all definitely.
I definitely think they have. So I think like birds of a feather flock together.
But I also like how all of them, like you said about Tom's comment earlier, they're all like, well, you know, if she cheated on me, you know, that would be okay because I've messed up. Like Jax even said that in this episode.
Yeah, he said, I
like,
wish she would just cheat on me.
I wish she would cheat on me so that we would be on the same playing field and we could be even and move on. Like that's how relationships work.
Says that? What boyfriend would say that?
Well, I mean, he also, when he was like, when Brittany was saying, I'm going to the sleepover or whatever, and she was just like, yeah, I'm going to the girls, or like supporting me, he was like, friends don't do that. Like, friends don't get up in your ear and like tell you blah, blah, blah. Like,
well, his friends don't.
He's just he's so gross and so manipulative, and he just so like, he just like tells her how to think and stuff. And he even was like, what am I gaining from like, all of this? Like, I guess I'm gaining a girlfriend, but girlfriends come a dime a dozen.
Yeah, a dime a dozen.
I was like, I hate you so much.
Yeah, like, why does she get back with him?
But he passively aggressively like puts her down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're not.
To make her insecure.
Yeah,
I support you. I pay the bills. I take care of you.
Yeah, like you're
you
below
couldn't
me.
do this without me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how they
Is that
do it.
because he brought her on the show too? Maybe he feels that way.
She was on the show. She was brought on as like a secondary cast.
Yeah.
And that's where he met her because she came in as a bartender. So I think the producers knew that something would probably happen, but I don't think he's the one that brought her on.
I think their relationship's very interesting because I think because he's not necessarily putting his hands on her, everyone's like, oh, that's not abuse. But like he
he's
definitely
manipulating.
is super like mentally and verbally abusive towards her.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's in such a passive aggressive way that no one's like making it an issue, but it's definitely, I mean, I wish like we had, you know, a list of everything he said over the last couple seasons to her because it would
bad.
be, it would be bad.
It's like broken down her self-esteem.
Yeah,
year
I mean,
after
even
year.
the way he screamed at her tonight. Because how many people came out and said that they've heard there were like 4 other people that were named that Faith said, that Faith told, or that they knew about his affair with Faith. And it's like, I mean, if that many people know about it, then like this isn't a one-time thing.
And it won't stop.
No, it won't stop. Like he's continued to. I mean, look at how remorseful he was with Stassi, and he got her name tattooed on his arm. And it's like, at some point, when are you gonna learn?
He's just manipulating, and he's manipulating Brittany, and he has her wrapped around his finger, and she's not. I don't know what it's gonna take for her to leave him.
I think she feels very like isolated in LA because this is
true.
If you don't have family out here and stuff, it's a very lonely city to be in. And like, you have your friends and stuff, but everyone has their own lives. Everyone's trying to have a career out here. It's hard to like have a solid group of people. So if you have been leaning on someone for the past 2 years, you know, it's going to be hard to like take a step away. And he's definitely feeding off of that. And so I feel like she doesn't think she can do it without him.
I think her benefit is that she's like the sweet country girl on the show. All the girls, Stassi and Scheana, put their differences aside to show up for her. Exactly. So when you have that kind of support on the cast, on the show, like you don't need to get back with him to stay on the show. You don't need to get like, you look like the better person for leaving the scumbag on the show. Look at how much higher Stassi has risen because she's kicked Jax out of her life. You know, and that could have been Brittany, but the fact that she's gotten back with him, that's what has me a little iffy about it.
Well, hopefully, like, Team Brittany will, like, rally around her and she'll...
I hope so. She
Get
doesn't
that-
look like she's listening.
I know.
They'll beat her like they beat that pinata. Be like, get it together, girl. Can we
Get
talk
it
about that
together.
pinata?
Why did they not hang it up?
Because
it was
I
on
think-
the bed, and they're like smashing it on the bed.
Because the tequila, if it broke, the tequila would fall on the floor. Hence, the bottles will
I thought-
break, and
Yeah,
it's all gone.
but wouldn't you still break it on the bed if you're hitting the pinata?
Oh, you mean, like, hang it up above the bed? Wait, what do you mean?
No, because like it was on the bed and they were still like smashing it. Like I think the tequila would still break if you're smashing it.
Critical thinking skills.
Those critical, like,
made
no,
in play.
We've killed all our brain cells with the alcohol.
What can you do?
What can you do? Okay, now let's talk about Lala. She came in with an entrance.
She came in-
She came back. I like how Lisa makes you beg and kiss the ring before you come back on the show.
Yeah.
I
I think,
doesn't play.
yeah. And Lala's, like, exit was very dramatic. And now she's, like, begging to come back. I don't know if it's really legit.
Stassi did the same thing.
Yeah. Because
I
they
think
knew that
they know that they don't have anything without the show.
Yeah.
And Lisa's like, you better come, you better kiss the ring, and we're gonna film this, and you're gonna get down on both knees, and you're gonna make sure that people know I'm in charge.
Okay.
We saw that. You go, Lisa.
But Lala's back now.
Lala is back. Are you excited? I'm excited.
I am.
I feel like she's gonna bring some heat.
I want
we
her to
already
show
saw
her
the
new
teaser
man.
next week.
Or her man that's been her man
man.
for a while.
Yeah.
But, so he's the married guy, though, right?
He's not married anymore.
Anymore.
He's a producer, I guess. I don't know. I
thought
was
he was
reading
an
online that he
athlete.
wasn't.
I don't know.
She said it was an
Maybe it
athlete,
was
but there was.
different
I think
people.
there were a few married men.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I mean, get it, girl. You got
few?
a nice little car from it.
I mean,
so.
there was the athlete, and then now there's the producer. So I think there was more than one that she was maybe
seeing at the
dating or talking
time.
to, because she was confident that it was an athlete, and now it's come out that he's a producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's maybe, yeah.
Who bought her the Range Rover?
Yeah.
I wanna
Which
know.
one bought her the Range Rover, and which one is she with now?
Can I just say that I love how Schwartz did the breakdown of like the anti-Jax
Oh yes,
team.
that was so good.
Like what did he Kristen?
The Takedown Jax team. What did he call them?
Doty, aka the hacker.
Yeah, the tech
The
analyst.
tech analyst hacks anyone's password. Stassi, the human lie detector. Katie, I love this one.
Yes.
The grizzly lieutenant. She is going to grill you
rough.
until she gets an.
She doesn't even need the light to intimidate
Yeah.
you. She has just like death in her eyes, and she's
will-
like, "You're gonna answer my questions."
I think it's the eyebrows. Like she has very dark
Yeah,
eyebrows, and I
and
think
they're
it
very-
just like
Intense.
yeah. I wouldn't want
She's
like
got some intense
I wouldn't
looks.
want to get on Katie's bad side.
No,
You think why?
She's
because
just like
she'll tear you to shreds.
yeah, she doesn't have a line that
Or,
she
yeah,
won't cross.
no
like
filter.
she'll really just say whatever.
She'll rage text you, and then when she sees you, she'll rage on you.
She's like
Super
a
reactive.
Yeah, she's like a barracuda. Like she just attacks.
Yeah, wait, she needs some Xanax. Okay, shall we get into tea time?
Tea
Yeah.
time.
Tea time. Okay. Wait, no music.
Tea time.
Tea time. Okay, first up on tea time. So Brittany's mom has spoken out since everything has come out in the news. What did she say, Stacey?
Oh, I gotta look at that.
She came out like against Jax, right?
Yeah, she said, "What makes?" I believe she said something around the lines of, "What makes you think you won't?" Oh,
Tea time.
distracted. I love this. Like a Disney princess. She said that what makes Jax thinks he's not gonna do it again, or something like that. I gotta look this exactly up because
Jax knows he's gonna do it
She
again.
needs to listen to her mama. She needs to listen to her mama.
Let me tell you
because, like,
something. Kentucky mamas don't play. As
See,
a fellow Kentucky,
Why
I will
hasn't
tell
she
you
come
why.
out to WeHo and been like, and set Jax straight? Like, that would have been a good scene for this season.
Yeah,
For her to set
maybe
him
we'll
straight.
see it. I don't know.
I sure hope so.
I hope so. Cause
Mama needs her 15 minutes too.
yeah,
Right?
and she already is not a fan of.
And they
Jax.
need to bring back Mima with her beer
Yes.
cheese,
Yes.
which doesn't look very tasty if you
beer
ask me.
cheese is actually very.
Is it a good thing? What is beer cheese exactly?
I had that. It's like I had it with pretzel bites the other day.
Yeah.
Or actually, it was yesterday. They had it.
What is it?
It almost
I
is
don't
like
know
a
what it is.
super
It's like-
sharp, like cheddar. Like I mean, you can do it with different types of cheese, but it tastes like it's just a sharper version of whatever cheese that they're making with.
It's so good. It's not like that movie cheese, nacho cheese.
Swipe left. Okay. Also speaking out, we have Faith, who's giving her exclusive, which I think we can all say we saw coming.
Of
Faith
course.
was going to give her exclusive interview, and
She
she
got
says,
her 15 minutes and her PR press. So
press
to
up.
us, weekly, she told them, I didn't accept any other advances at this time regarding Jax, who is dating current girlfriend
I don't
Brittany
believe
Carter.
it.
I don't believe that either.
After it happened once, I told you Jax wanted to have me come bring girls and stuff. This is her like exclusive interview
Yeah.
with us, and she said that Jax, he wanted her to bring more girls. He's a dirtbag.
I think he's a total.
so
Do you
Or a
believe that
sex
this is
addict.
true? Okay. Do you believe that she's telling the truth, or do you think that this is her way of trying to extend her 15 minutes?
I
She's
think-
going to like 15 and a half.
I think she's saying that was only once because she's trying to fix her image because everyone loves Brittany.
Yeah.
And they aren't gonna want to like her if
Yeah.
she's done it more than once. So I think
Dumbest
she's
person
saying
to go after was Brittany.
yeah. So I think she's saying it only happened once, and then saying but he tried, and I suddenly have this moral compass, and like she's trying to put herself in the good light. That girl definitely hit it more than once,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
and probably there
Undoubtedly.
were other girls. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, there was a 95-year-old woman in the room. Could that have been
Why
the other
not?
girl?
Oh my god.
He's like, we need more of these corpses around.
Oh my God, that's so gross. Okay, but how could why are these girls so easily influenced by Jax? I don't get it. I don't.
I don't see the appeal.
I don't either.
I mean, I wouldn't hit it once.
A 38-year-old bartender.
Not even for 15 minutes.
With a boob job.
Like, I would rather sleep with Schwartz and go against Katie than give Jax a shot.
I would happily go for Schwartz over any of them.
Okay.
And then she said, but he wanted it to be an ongoing thing. He wanted it to be me and him doing this, and he told me that he would let me know as soon as they were broken up, that he would come tell her, and boom, that's the end. It's all good. That was a lie. You're done. We're not doing this anymore. So pretty much she's kind of saying that he was gonna maybe leave Brittany and then like get with her. I don't know if it was like a hookup or ongoing hookup or
who wants that? Like, why would you?
If he did it to his girlfriend, he's gonna do it to you. So.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen,
like,
this is his pattern. Yeah,
girlfriends.
this is his pattern. What makes you think you're going to be the special one that's going to change him? Like, he's going through the Sir rotation. He's looking at who's on the roster this week, and he's like, okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
So, but you know what, though? I think Jax probably loves this because he's already been roasted by the whole cast.
Yeah.
He's already having parties thrown about him with piñatas on.
It's the
with his face on piñatas. Like, he's a narcissist.
I was
like,
saying it's totally the narcissist
He loves it,
in
yeah.
him.
He's like, oh, I'm still being talked about, you know?
Yeah, he loves it. Okay, last one. We heard some tea out in the hallway about James.
Oh.
Do you want to take this one, Drew?
Sure.
So
Obviously our show's here in lovely Los Angeles, and you know, weekends are for WeHo, and I personally have seen James and his good buddy Logan multiple times up in Pump, looking cozy, you know. And I mean, I'm all for a good bromance, but this does not look like a bromance to me. I'm not saying there was no kissing or anything, but there definitely was a lot of
touching,
and a lot of
touching,
like a lot of caressing and like leaning into one another. And I'm sure they can blame it on the alcohol, but
someone's in the closet, or maybe not really, or
just halfway. He has 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah, which I mean,
when Raquel's away, James will play.
Raquel is the perfect bag. Raquel is the perfect beard, though. If you think about it, she's gone half the time.
Yeah.
She's too dumb to like pick up on anything. And like
that's who Faith should have gone after.
And she's getting clout by being with James. You know?
Yeah.
Like maybe it's an agreement. Like
yeah,
okay.
she got to pick up poop at Vanderpump Dogs. Yeah. She's killing it.
She's getting camera time. So I mean, not saying he is, but I'm also not saying he isn't.
I think he is.
Yeah,
I think he is.
I mean, you can just see the awkward chemistry. Or it's not even awkward. It's just like very sparky chemistry on camera that I'm sure, like in person, if it's translating, then I think.
Yeah, and they're cute. So.
Yeah, I mean,
go for it.
You know, hey, vitamin D is healthy for you.
Hey.
I think he is. I definitely think he is, and I think he needs to come out already, or like. Be with his man on the show.
Okay. We were talking about this outside. I don't think that all of this like attention around it is going to encourage him to come out. I think it's actually going to do the opposite, and it's going to encourage him to like fight it even more and do more like paparazzi sightings with Raquel and more Instagrams with Raquel.
But do you really think? Come on, like nobody. Well, I don't know. Some people might believe he's.
I think Dodie needs to speak out.
Yeah.
Dodie needs to dish.
Yeah.
Why hasn't she?
Come on, there had to be some clues.
I'm sure no one, like...
Totally.
It's a bummer that we still live in a society where it's, like, coming out is still so taboo and, like, it's, you know, not everyone can feel comfortable doing that. It's obnoxious that we still live in that type of society.
Yeah.
Or that it could possibly affect your career, especially in the entertainment industry. So, hopefully, you know, if he is, which I think he is, he feels supported and encouraged enough to eventually do so.
I mean, he's out in the open, though. Caressing some men.
Yeah, I was gonna say WeHo's kind of one of those places like you may not, as not A-list, but like C-list, D-list celebrity may not be public on social media or on whatever, but they'll be open in WeHo because WeHo's kind of like a don't ask.
Everybody's sleazy in WeHo. That's where you go to be sleazy.
Exactly.
Just go down the street. Should we get into predictions?
Yes.
Yes.
Predictions.
Predictions.
And
now, your AfterBuzz TV
Twilight Zone.
predictions.
All right, Drew, what do you foresee for next week?
Well, we saw the whole Lala, spilling some tea on Schwartz. So I think we're going to see Hurricane Katie come out in full
Tequila Katie.
Tequila Katie
back.
which I love. Tequila
Yeah,
Katie.
she's the best.
She's terrifying.
Yeah.
But
My
it
favorite.
makes for excellent TV. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, I think Katie and Stassi are going to team up and they're going to just let.
Do you think they're going to go
Schwartz
after Lala for bringing up the rumor? Because, I mean, they found every
I
reason
mean, I
to go
think
after
they're
her
going to
last
find
season.
a reason to go after her and Scheana and They're going to go after all of them.
Yeah.
You know, it's just going to be Team Katie and Stassi again, back at it.
Do you think he
maybe.
actually cheated?
I think he did.
I think he did. I just have a very hard
cheated
time.
before. What makes you think he
Yeah.
wouldn't do it again?
I also just think Katie's a very
Yeah.
hard person to be around, and not that I condone cheating, but if there were ever anyone that
But if they're Katie.
She's married. Like, it's
Yeah,
you
it's
guys. They're like the
different.
only
Yeah,
married. Well,
it's totally-
besides Ken and Lisa, married couple.
it's totally
Yeah.
skeezy, but I would not be surprised because I can only imagine, as we've seen her talk him down, literally season after season, that he's probably like getting his manhood back somewhere else.
Do you think we'll see Stassi and Scheana patch things up this season? We saw them like get together in Brittany's honor.
and
think-
Scheana always wants to kiss.
Yeah,
What
they were making out like with Ariana too. All of them were kissing at the Witches of WeHo.
I think we'll see them get back together because I don't think Scheana can handle not being liked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'd be friends again.
Yeah, she needs that vindication. All right.
What are your predictions?
My predictions. I think that I can tell you what I want to see happen,
What do you
and
want
that's
to
I want to
happen?
see Ariana and Tom break up. I mean, if they're not having sex,
Yeah.
then I feel like we're gonna see a lot more of their rocky relationship throughout the season. And I'm kind of hoping like it's done, and he can move on and find someone new. You know, maybe James is interested. Like,
Wait, you think the Toms are a little...
I don't know.
I'm going to see
Maybe.
Ariana
I
end
think
up
they're
being a
all
lesbian.
Yeah, I
would
want to see
love-
that.
I think
I
she-
want them to go off on their own.
I think she's bi-curious at least.
But she's bi, right?
She is
Hasn't
bi,
She like
isn't
talked about it
Yeah.
on the show.
I would love to see her date a girl.
I think this season
I
we'll
would
see
date
them
Ariana.
drift apart a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think we're gonna see them drift apart. I'm excited to see Stassi and Lala and all of them kind of be nice because there was a lot of like nice moments in the super teaser.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. I think Lala's gonna bring some serious drama.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see the mean Stassi. Or not mean, but bitchy Stassi come back.
Yeah.
And tell
I
everyone
can't
off.
wait.
I'm
I
just
just don't
kidding.
want. I don't want to see her go through the Patrick breakup. That's gonna be painful. I think it's painful for anybody to go through a breakup on TV, especially when we saw how into him she was, and he was obviously not that into her.
Yeah.
There's a book, girl. It's called He's Just Not That Into You.
And we saw it.
Brittany, you need to read it too.
Yeah, they all need to read that.
They all need to read the book. All right, thank you guys for watching and tuning in to Vanderpump Rules and the after show with us. Woo! We will have the full cast, the full team back next time. But in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to AfterBuzz TV the reality channel. Leave us some comments. Let us
Yes.
know what you guys thought of this week's show, what you thought of this week's episode. And if you want to chat more about it, you can tweet me, Zack Peter, at JustPlainZack, and we can dish even more.
And I'm Stacey Olivas, and happy holidays. So
Yes.
coming up. Hello. Yeah. You can find me all over social media at Stacey Olivas. Tweet us, YouTube us. We love hearing from you guys.
Yes.
Thanks so much for having me.
Thanks for being with us. Yeah.
My name is Drew Jones, and you can catch me on another Bravo after show, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, or you can catch me on Twitter, Instagram, all the things at OKDrewJ.
Okay, Drew J. Thank you
Okay.
guys.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Bye. See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.